This is Project Kyle coming to you from Planet BookTube. So, it's been a while. I've been very busy with life prior to the COVID-19 outbreak. Things have gotten very crazy. Never did I think I'd see the day where toilet paper would literally be worth more than gold. However, because of the outbreak, I've had a lot more time on my hands, and I figured, you know what? I should get back to BookTube. So today, I'm going to join the 7 on Sunday characters I quarantine with. This challenge was created by the lovely G-Swizzle. I will send a link to her channel down below. But anyways, let's get this started. And yes, these will be book characters as this is a BookTube channel. Number 1 would be Adrian Everhart from Renegades. Although living the life of luxury, Adrian is actually a very kind-hearted guy. He's open-minded, he has a very strong honor code, and he was very kind to Nova, especially after figuring out who she really was. With all the insanity going on, I feel that Adrian would be the type that would keep a cool head throughout the entire pandemic. He also has the ability to make his drawings come to life, and I think that's an incredible ability that could be very entertaining for quarantine. Which brings me to my next quarantine buddy, Nova McClane from Renegades. Yes, being Adrian's girlfriend kinda helps her make this list. However, in spite of that, Nova McClane is an incredible character in the Renegades trilogy. Unlike Adrian, Nova hasn't really had the ability to live the life of luxury. From the very beginning, this girl had a very tragic backstory that still haunts her to this day. She understands what it's like to be low and what it's like to have a difficult childhood. The thing that would be great about having Nova in quarantine is that she's very compassionate and understanding. She knows what it's like to be at the bottom, and she can empathize with people on a level that even Adrian just can't. Besides, unlike some of the other books I've read, the romantic plot in Renegades was actually very well done and realistic, so I wouldn't mind having a boyfriend-girlfriend in quarantine, as long as it's them. My third buddy I would want in quarantine would be Therese from The Compound. Although she is only 11, this girl is a lot of fun and definitely has a very peppy personality. She basically saved her brother in The Compound and got him to go through some psychological changes that helped him to become a good person. Being able to relate to Eli personally, her brother, I definitely grew to appreciate her character a lot. And even though she's not perfect, she would still just be a good, fun person to have around in quarantine. Therese brings out the best in people, and during these times, that is a quality you really want to have. My fourth buddy I would like for quarantine would be an Edge from Six of Crows. Kind, loving, but also sassy and fierce. She cares for people on a deep level and would do anything to make them happy. At the same time, there is a line with her, and if she feels threatened or feels that you're threatening one of her friends, you're gonna get in a lot of trouble with her. And by trouble, I mean a knife right between your eyes. Yeah, don't mess with her. She would be someone I would trust, both to be kind to everyone, but also to stand up and defend them if things got out of hand. My fifth buddy I would want for quarantine would be Weiss Schnee from Ruby Manga. Weiss Schnee has always been my favorite character in Ruby, whether it be her mysterious past, her character development, or the fact that she's just a rich kid who wants to clarify her family name and do what's right, when the rest of her family has done what's wrong. She is extremely skilled, works good in a team, and although you will have to deal with some feistiness, Weiss is probably one of the most compassionate and empathetic people you will ever meet. She would keep order in the quarantine, while at the same time being a fun, giggly person when the time comes. The sixth buddy I would like to have in quarantine would be Nerd from Deep Cosmos. For one thing, it would be cool not being the only autistic person in quarantine, so having 2 autistic people would kind of help for me to fit in and for me to feel at home. Nerd is extremely intelligent, certainly a lot more intelligent than I am, and he would definitely be someone that I could turn to for advice, especially if it involved something that was complex. Also, Nerd is a medic, so if anyone got hurt, he'd be able to treat them, which could be very valuable in quarantine. Which brings me to my last quarantine buddy, Alcanor from Deep Cosmos. Being part of an honorable race known as the Runix Empire, Alcanor is a fierce combatant, and he is literally a living tank in battle. Alcanor would also be the wisdom of the group, as he is over 300 years old, so he's seen his fair share of trouble and could definitely give advice to people in the quarantine. At the very least, the quarantine would be a safer place with him around, and I definitely want to have him in my group. And that's it! We are done! To all my viewers, thank you so much for watching. It feels good to get back. If you like this video, please push the like button, and if you want to see more videos, then consider pushing the subscribe button. On that note, this is Project Kyle signing off. Farewell.